Welcome students, Standard 10th, Chapter 3, Handling Images in HTML, Part 1. The most interesting part of HTML is handling image because we like working with images and photographs. Let us see how we can insert image in our web page. IMG tag, the most important tag to insert an image in web page is IMG tag. You know that a picture is worth 1,000 words. So rather than writing long paragraphs of description, if we put one image, that will solve so many problems. So we can insert picture or images to a web page using a tag called IMG. Remember, IMG is unpaired tag, so there is nothing like /IMG. We already learned how to insert background image in body tag in previous chapter using background attribute of body tag. But here we will see how in web page we can insert individual images and then how we can work with that image. So we'll learn creating image and inserting image in the web page. We will see how we can use different attributes of IMG tag. As you can see, IMG tag has got many different attributes, but the most important and the required attribute is SRC attribute, source, which is used to indicate the location and the name of the image file which we are inserting in the web page. ALT attribute, that is called alternate text. For any reason, if our image is not being displayed in the web page, so whatever we write as the value of ALT attribute will be displayed in the place of image. So at least viewer of the website will not be confused what they are missing. If they are missing the image, then we would have written some meaningful message at the place of ALT attribute, and that message will be displayed. So user will come to know that they are missing this particular image at this place. Height and width, you can understand, is used to control the size of the image on web page. Using align attribute, we can align the image at 5 different alignment. We can align it at the top, middle, bottom, left or right. Remember, to align image in center, we don't have center at the value, rather we have middle. Border is used to give border to the image. ID attribute is something like to uniquely identify the image on the web page. So it is used to identify the image so that if we are writing programming on web page and using that program, if we want to identify that image or refer that image, we can do that using ID attribute. ID attribute comes in higher standard, 11th and 12th standard. H space and V space, to leave blank spaces around the image. H space is for horizontal spaces, that is on the left hand side and right hand side. V space is vertical spaces, that is on the top and the bottom of the image. So whatever value we specify with H space and V space, those many pixels blank space will be left around the image. Low source or low SRC, it is used to specify the location and name of the low resolution image. When we are creating a very complicated website where there are thousands of images are there on the web page, then what we can do is we can have two types of images, one with low resolution and another with the higher resolution. By the time that higher resolution images gets loaded, we can see that low source image at the place of that image. So very useful if we are creating a proper and professional website. Image as hotspot. You know that A tag is used to create hyperlink, and whatever we write between A and /A is called hypertext, and clicking on that text will open a new location, new web page. Similarly, if we keep an image between anchor tag and /anchor tag, rather than writing text, if we write an image, if we put an image between A and /A, then that image will work as hyperlink, and such image is called hotspot. So for creating hotspot, we must write IMG tag between A and /a tag, as you can see here. And once we write this, the entire image will become a hotspot, and clicking anywhere on that image will open the linked document. So let us see all this thing practically. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Now, as you can see, all these are the simple tag which we need to write in almost all HTML file. This is a small paragraph which I have copied. At the end of the paragraph I have introduced BR tag, so line break. This blank line I have intentionally left just to highlight this image tag. So as you can see, image SRC, image indicates we want to insert image. SRC indicates source of the image file, the name and source of image file. So name of the file is myphoto.jpg. There is blank space between my and photo, so I have left here blank space. If there is no blank space, don't leave it. Source is this. Since this HTML file and image file both are in the same folder, as you can see, this image 1 and photo 1, this both the files are at the same place, so I don't need to write any address of the image. If they are at different location, I must write the address, that where it is, and then again another paragraph, and then tags are getting over. Output of this is something like this. The first paragraph, line break here, image, and then second paragraph. But as you can see, the image is too big and it is not getting adjusted in the page fully. So let us now use different attributes of img tag. The very first attribute we'll write is height and width. Height is equal to 200 and let's say width is equal to 300. Save it, come back to the browser and refresh the browser. So now you can see images of smaller size and it gets adjusted on the web page. Next, alternate text, that is ALT. ALT I write Nayan photo. Now this means this will not be displayed anywhere on the web page. If you come, it is not displayed anywhere, but for any reason, if this image is not getting displayed, suppose for example here I forgot to leave blank space, my file name is myspacephoto.jpg, but I forgot blank space, and then if I come here and if I refresh, it will not display the image, but it will display this alternate text saying that Nayan photo, so that we will come to know that the image which we are missing is what image we are missing here. So it is the image of Nayan photo. So that is what the importance of ALT, alternate text. Again, let us leave a blank space here, save it and come back to the browser and refreshing, and you will get this image. So that is alternate text. Then V space is equal to 30 and H space, but before that we say V space, so you'll understand what is the meaning of V space. V space is vertical space. You will see just now you see there is no space between text and image on any side, all the four sides, but because we introduced V space, now you can see this vertical space are introduced on top and bottom. Similarly, if I say H space, that is horizontal space, is equal to 30 pixels. As you can see, there is no space between this edge and text and on the left hand side, but now as we refresh, the space is introduced. So now all the four sides of the image are having 30 pixels blank space because of V space and H space. There is attribute called border. Border is equal to 10 pixels, and if you come here and refresh border, we get the border, and the size of the border is 10 pixels. So SRC, that is the most important attribute. Without that, image will not be displayed. Height and width, alternate text, V space and H space. Now the last one is align. If I say align, by default image is aligned at the bottom and then text. Now let us see the different values. If I say align is equal to left, and if you refresh the page, the text is on right hand side and image is aligned on the left hand side. If you say align is equal to right, save it and refresh, then now image is on right hand side and text is on the left hand side. So that is align left and right. If I say align is equal to top, and if you go there and refresh, this paragraph starts from the top of the image. If we say align is equal to bottom, that is default, it would be like this as it was. And the last one is align is equal to middle. If we say align is equal to middle, the text is exactly in the middle. So these are the different way you can align the text, but most important is to align it on left hand side, generally left and right. These are the alignment we see on the web pages. And if you want to keep it tight, you reduce the size of H space and V space. Just make it 5 pixels instead of 30 pixels. We make it 5 pixels. So you can see that now image is tightly aligned and exactly paragraph is wrapping around the image. So that is attributes of image tag. Now we will see how we can use image as a hotspot. If I want to create a link on this image, how we can create that? So we will introduce anchor tag here. A href is equal to, suppose I have a file page1.html. as you can see, it is here in the folder page1.html. I want to link that file, so I'll say page1.html, then image, and at the last we say /a. So now image is written between a and /a. It is written between a and /a. So the entire image will become hotspot, and clicking anywhere on the image will open that page1.html file. Save this, come to the browser and refresh it. Now you can see it is having blue border, the color of the link, because the entire image is a link. And click, if you move your mouse on the image, your mouse will become pointed hand, that indicates this is a link, and click anywhere, it will open the page1.html, the first file which we studied in the chapter 1. Click on back, and now you can see the color is not blue but something like brown color, because it is a used link. So that is link color also you can observe from here. And this is called creating hotspot. We created image as hotspot. Till now what we were doing, we were writing some text. For example, let me just make this comment. You know that comment can be done by exclamation dash dash and ends with dash dash. And now here I write, suppose click, just click. So you can see that now image will not be displayed because we removed image. Instead we have the word click. So as you know, whatever you write between a tag and /a tag will act as a hypertext or hyperlink. So let us remove this click now. It was just to show you. Remove this comment so that image will be activated. Now we have image written between a and /a, so the entire image is working as a hypertext or hyperlink rather, and clicking on that link takes us to the page. Anywhere you click, it will take you to the same place. Next lecture we will see how we can create different hotspot on single image. Clicking here, it take me different page. Click here, again it will take me to the different page. If I click somewhere here, it should take me to the different pages. Map of India, if you see, and if you click on Gujarat, it will open Gujarat state details. If you click on Maharashtra, it will open the details about Maharashtra tag, and so on. We will see this in next lecture. Till then, stay safe and do practice this image tag. This is very interesting and very important for anybody who wants to go for web designing and web developer. Thank you. Stay safe.